This program is brought to you by Emory University.
I've chosen a cluster of poems centered around the figure of Krishna, who is depicted variously in Hinduism as counselor, supreme being, lover, and beloved. The Krishna of the poems that I've picked is lover and beloved, so apart from referring to jewelry, these are all love poems as well. And they're in the following languages: Marwari from Rajasthan, Rajibuli, which is an amalgam of Maithili and Bengali from the eastern part of India, and finally in Sanskrit. I'll start with two Marwari poems attributed to 16th century poet Mirabai, lover and devotee of Krishna. The first few poems are translated by me, and as they get better, I'll tell you who else has done much better work. So the first one is Savaliya Maro Chhai Raha Pardes. My dark one has gone to another land. He left me here and never returned. Never a word did he send. So I've stripped off my ornaments, jewels and adornments, shorn the hair from my head, worn robes of renunciation. Thus divested I remain. Forlorn, Mira seeks him in all four directions. Unless she sees the dark one, her lord, she doesn't even want to live. The final two poems are in Sanskrit and translated much more expertly by Andrew Schelling, who's a marvelous translator of Sanskrit poetry. This first one is from 12th century poet Jayadeva's Gita Govinda, or Song of Govinda, which is another name for Krishna. In this poem, Krishna speaks and his lover Radha answers. Come, Radha, come. Krishna follows your every desire. Soil my bed with indigo footprints, Kamini. Lay waste the grove, savage it with your petal soft feet. I take your feet in lotus hands, Kamini. You have come far. Lay these gold flaring anklets across my bed. Let yes, yes flow from your mouth like Amrit. From your breast, Kamini, I draw off the dukula cloth. We are no longer separate. She sings while Krishna plays, her heart drawn into ecstasy. On my breast, your hand, Krishna, cool as sandalwood. Draw a leaf wet with dear musk here. It is love's sacramental jar. Drape my loins with jeweled belts, fabric, and gemstones. My Mons Venus is brimming with nectar, a cave mouth for thrusts of desire. This last one is from the Amarushataka, a cycle of love poems in Sanskrit dating to about the middle of the 8th century, and it depicts a woman on her way to her lover. Milky chatter of pearls at your breasts, over your belly a jangling belt, gemstones clattering on your trim ankles. If you set off with a drum roll to meet your lover, why do you tremble, child, as though every slight shadow might catch you?
The preceding program is copyrighted by Emory University.